Alright, little one, let's get cozy. Take a deep breath in, and let it out slowly. Close your eyes, feel your body relax. Now, let's count the sleepy sheep together. 1 sheep. 2 sheep. 3 sheep. 4 sheep. 5 sheep. 6 sheep. 7 sheep. 8 sheep. 9 sheep. 10 sheep. 11 sheep. 12 sheep. 13 sheep. 14 sheep. 15 sheep. 16 sheep. 17 sheep. 18 sheep. 19 sheep. 20 sheep. 21 sheep. 22 sheep. 23 sheep. 24 sheep. 25 sheep. 26 sheep. 27 sheep. 28 sheep. 29 sheep. 30 sheep. 31 sheep. 32 sheep. 33 sheep. 34 sheep. 35 sheep. 36 sheep. 37 sheep. 38 sheep. 39 sheep. 40 sheep. 41 sheep. 42 sheep. 43 sheep. 44 sheep. 45 sheep. 46 sheep. 47 sheep. 48 sheep. 49 sheep. 50 sheep. 51 sheep. 52 sheep. 53 sheep. 54 sheep. 55 sheep. 56 sheep. 57 sheep. 58 sheep. 59 sheep. 60 sheep. 61 sheep. 62 sheep. 63 sheep. 64 sheep. 65 sheep. 66 sheep. 67 sheep. 68 sheep. 69 sheep. 70 sheep. 71 sheep. 72 sheep. 73 sheep. 74 sheep. 75 sheep. 76 sheep. 77 sheep. 78 sheep. 79 sheep. 80 sheep. 81 sheep. 82 sheep. 83 sheep. 84 sheep. 85 sheep. 86 sheep. 87 sheep. 88 sheep. 89 sheep. 90 sheep. 91 sheep. 92 sheep. 93 sheep. 94 sheep. 95 sheep. 96 sheep. 97 sheep. 98 sheep. 99 sheep. 100 sheep. 101 sheep. 102 sheep. 103 sheep. 104 sheep. 105 sheep. 106 sheep. 107 sheep. 108 sheep. 109 sheep. 110 sheep. 111 sheep, 112 sheep, 113 sheep, 114 sheep, 115 sheep, 116 sheep, 117 sheep, 118 sheep, 119 sheep, 120 sheep, 121 sheep, 122 sheep, 123 sheep, 124 sheep, 125 sheep, 126 sheep, 127 sheep, 128 sheep, 129 sheep, 130 sheep, 131 sheep, 132 sheep, 133 sheep, 134 sheep, 135 sheep, 136 sheep, 137 sheep, 138 sheep, 139 sheep, 140 sheep, 141 sheep, 142 sheep, 143 sheep, 144 sheep, 145 sheep, 146 sheep, 147 sheep, 148 sheep, 149 sheep, 150 sheep, 151 sheep, 152 sheep, 153 sheep, 154 sheep, 155 sheep, 156 sheep, 157 sheep, 158 sheep, 159 sheep, 160 sheep, 161 sheep, 162 sheep, 163 sheep, 164 sheep, 165 sheep, 166 sheep, 167 sheep, 168 sheep, 169 sheep, 170 sheep, 171 sheep, 172 sheep, 173 sheep, 174 sheep, 175 sheep, 176 sheep, 177 sheep, 178 sheep, 179 sheep, 180 sheep, 181 sheep, 182 sheep, 183 sheep, 184 sheep, 185 sheep, 186 sheep, 187 sheep, 188 sheep, 189 sheep, 190 sheep, 191 sheep, 192 sheep, 193 sheep, 194 sheep, 195 sheep, 196 sheep, 197 sheep, 198 sheep, 199 sheep, 200 sheep, 201 sheep, 202 sheep, 203 sheep, 204 sheep, 205 sheep, 206 sheep, 207 sheep, 208 sheep, 209 sheep, 210 sheep, 211 sheep, 212 sheep, 213 sheep, 214 sheep, 215 sheep, 216 sheep, 217 sheep, 218 sheep, 219 sheep, 220 sheep, 221 sheep, 222 sheep, 223 sheep, 224 sheep, 225 sheep, 226 sheep, 227 sheep, 228 sheep, 229 sheep, 230 sheep, 231 sheep, 232 sheep, 233 sheep, 234 sheep, 235 sheep, 236 sheep, 237 sheep, 238 sheep, 239 sheep, 240 sheep, 241 sheep, 242 sheep, 243 sheep, 244 sheep, 245 sheep, 246 sheep, 247 sheep, 248 sheep, 249 sheep, 250 sheep, 251 sheep, 252 sheep, 253 sheep, 254 sheep, 255 sheep, 256 sheep, 257 sheep, 258 sheep, 259 sheep, 260 sheep, 261 sheep, 262 sheep, 263 sheep, 264 sheep, 265 sheep, 266 sheep, 267 sheep, 268 sheep, 269 sheep, 270 sheep, 271 sheep, 272 sheep, 273 sheep, 274 sheep, 275 sheep, 276 sheep, 277 sheep, 278 sheep, 279 sheep, 280 sheep, 281 sheep, 282 sheep, 283 sheep, 284 sheep, 285 sheep, 286 sheep, 287 sheep, 288 sheep, 289 sheep, 290 sheep, 291 sheep, 292 sheep, 293 sheep, 294 sheep, 295 sheep, 296 sheep, 297 sheep, 298 sheep, 299 sheep, 300 sheep, 301 sheep, 302 sheep, 303 sheep, 304 sheep, 305 sheep, 306 sheep, 307 sheep, 308 sheep, 309 sheep, 310 sheep, 311 sheep, 312 sheep, 313 sheep, 314 sheep, 315 sheep, 316 sheep, 317 sheep, 318 sheep, 319 sheep, 320 sheep, 321 sheep, 322 sheep, 323 sheep, 324 sheep, 325 sheep, 326 sheep, 327 sheep, 328 sheep, 329 sheep, 330 sheep, 331 sheep, 332 sheep, 333 sheep, 334 sheep, 335 sheep, 336 sheep, 337 sheep, 338 sheep, 339 sheep, 340 sheep, 341 sheep, 342 sheep, 343 sheep, 344 sheep, 345 sheep, 346 sheep, 347 sheep, 348 sheep, 349 sheep, 350 sheep, 351 sheep, 352 sheep, 353 sheep, 354 sheep, 355 sheep, 356 sheep, 357 sheep, 358 sheep, 359 sheep, 360 sheep, 361 sheep, 362 sheep, 363 sheep, 364 sheep, 365 sheep, 366 sheep, 367 sheep, 368 sheep, 369 sheep, 370 sheep, 371 sheep, 372 sheep, 373 sheep, 374 sheep, 375 sheep, 376 sheep, 377 sheep, 378 sheep, 379 sheep, 380 sheep, 381 sheep, 382 sheep, 383 sheep, 384 sheep, 385 sheep, 386 sheep, 387 sheep, 388 sheep, 389 sheep, 390 sheep, 391 sheep, 392 sheep, 393 sheep, 394 sheep, 395 sheep, 396 sheep, 397 sheep, 398 sheep, 399 sheep. 400 sheep. 401 sheep. 402 sheep. 403 sheep. 404 sheep. 405 sheep. 406 sheep. 407 sheep. 408 sheep. 409 sheep. 410 sheep. 411 sheep. 412 sheep. 413 sheep. 414 sheep. 415 sheep. 416 sheep. 417 sheep. 418 sheep. 419 sheep. 420 sheep. 421 sheep. 422 sheep. 423 sheep. 424 sheep. 425 sheep. 426 sheep. 427 sheep. 428 sheep. 429 sheep. 430 sheep. 431 sheep. 432 sheep. 433 sheep. 434 sheep. 435 sheep. 436 sheep. 437 sheep. 438 sheep. 439 sheep. 440 sheep. 441 sheep. 442 sheep. 443 sheep. 444 sheep. 445 sheep. 446 sheep. 447 sheep. 448 sheep. 449 sheep. 450 sheep. 451 sheep. 452 sheep. 453 sheep. 454 sheep. 455 sheep. 456 sheep. 457 sheep. 458 sheep. 459 sheep. 460 sheep. 461 sheep. 462 sheep. 463 sheep. 464 sheep. 465 sheep. 466 sheep. 467 sheep. 468 sheep. 469 sheep. 470 sheep. 471 sheep. 472 sheep. 473 sheep. 474 sheep. 475 sheep. 476 sheep. 477 sheep. 478 sheep. 479 sheep. 480 sheep. 481 sheep. 482 sheep. 483 sheep. 484 sheep. 485 sheep. 486 sheep. 487 sheep. 488 sheep. 489 sheep. 490 sheep. 491 sheep. 492 sheep. 493 sheep. 494 sheep. 495 sheep. 496 sheep. 497 sheep, 498 sheep, 499 sheep, 500 sheep, 501 sheep, 502 sheep, 503 sheep, 504 sheep, 505 sheep, 506 sheep, 507 sheep, 508 sheep, 509 sheep, 510 sheep, 511 sheep, 512 sheep, 513 sheep, 514 sheep, 515 sheep, 516 sheep, 517 sheep, 518 sheep, 519 sheep, 520 sheep, 521 sheep, 522 sheep, 523 sheep, 524 sheep, 525 sheep, 526 sheep, 527 sheep, 528 sheep, 529 sheep, 530 sheep, 531 sheep, 532 sheep, 533 sheep, 534 sheep, 535 sheep, 536 sheep, 537 sheep, 538 sheep, 539 sheep, 540 sheep, 541 sheep, 542 sheep, 543 sheep, 544 sheep, 545 sheep, 546 sheep, 547 sheep, 548 sheep, 549 sheep, 550 sheep, 551 sheep, 552 sheep, 553 sheep, 554 sheep, 555 sheep, 556 sheep, 557 sheep, 558 sheep, 559 sheep, 560 sheep, 561 sheep, 562 sheep, 563 sheep, 564 sheep, 565 sheep, 566 sheep, 567 sheep, 568 sheep, 569 sheep, 570 sheep, 571 sheep, 572 sheep, 573 sheep, 574 sheep, 575 sheep, 576 sheep, 577 sheep, 578 sheep, 579 sheep, 580 sheep, 581 sheep, 582 sheep, 583 sheep, 584 sheep, 585 sheep, 586 sheep, 587 sheep, 588 sheep, 589 sheep, 590 sheep, 591 sheep, 592 sheep, 593 sheep, 594 sheep, 595 sheep, 596 sheep, 597 sheep, 598 sheep, 599 sheep, 600 sheep, 601 sheep, 602 sheep, 603 sheep, 604 sheep, 605 sheep, 606 sheep, 607 sheep, 608 sheep, 609 sheep, 610 sheep, 611 sheep, 612 sheep, 613 sheep, 614 sheep, 615 sheep, 616 sheep, 617 sheep, 618 sheep, 619 sheep, 620 sheep, 621 sheep, 622 sheep, 623 sheep, 624 sheep, 625 sheep, 626 sheep, 627 sheep, 628 sheep, 629 sheep, 630 sheep, 631 sheep, 632 sheep, 633 sheep, 634 sheep, 635 sheep, 636 sheep, 637 sheep, 638 sheep, 639 sheep, 640 sheep, 641 sheep, 642 sheep, 643 sheep, 644 sheep, 645 sheep, 646 sheep, 647 sheep, 648 sheep, 649 sheep, 650 sheep, 651 sheep, 652 sheep, 653 sheep, 654 sheep, 655 sheep, 656 sheep, 657 sheep, 658 sheep, 659 sheep, 660 sheep, 661 sheep, 662 sheep, 663 sheep, 664 sheep, 665 sheep, 666 sheep, 667 sheep, 668 sheep, 669 sheep, 670 sheep, 671 sheep, 672 sheep, 673 sheep, 674 sheep, 675 sheep, 676 sheep, 677 sheep, 678 sheep, 679 sheep, 680 sheep, 681 sheep, 682 sheep, 683 sheep, 684 sheep, 685 sheep, 686 sheep, 687 sheep, 688 sheep, 689 sheep, 690 sheep, 691 sheep, 692 sheep, 693 sheep, 694 sheep, 695 sheep, 696 sheep, 697 sheep, 698 sheep, 699 sheep, 700 sheep, 701 sheep, 702 sheep, 703 sheep, 704 sheep, 705 sheep, 706 sheep, 707 sheep, 708 sheep, 709 sheep, 710 sheep, 711 sheep, 712 sheep, 713 sheep, 714 sheep, 715 sheep, 716 sheep, 717 sheep, 718 sheep, 719 sheep, 720 sheep, 721 sheep, 722 sheep, 723 sheep, 724 sheep, 725 sheep, 726 sheep, 727 sheep, 728 sheep, 729 sheep, 730 sheep, 731 sheep, 732 sheep, 733 sheep, 734 sheep, 735 sheep, 736 sheep, 737 sheep, 738 sheep, 739 sheep, 740 sheep, 741 sheep, 742 sheep, 743 sheep, 744 sheep, 745 sheep, 746 sheep, 747 sheep, 748 sheep, 749 sheep, 750 sheep, 751 sheep, 752 sheep, 753 sheep, 754 sheep, 755 sheep, 756 sheep, 757 sheep, 758 sheep, 759 sheep, 760 sheep, 761 sheep, 762 sheep, 763 sheep, 764 sheep, 765 sheep, 766 sheep, 767 sheep, 768 sheep, 769 sheep, 770 sheep, 771 sheep, 772 sheep, 773 sheep, 774 sheep, 775 sheep, 776 sheep, 777 sheep, 778 sheep, 779 sheep, 780 sheep, 781 sheep, 782 sheep, 783 sheep, 784 sheep, 785 sheep, 786 sheep, 787 sheep, 788 sheep, 789 sheep, 790 sheep, 791 sheep, 792 sheep, 793 sheep, 794 sheep, 795 sheep, 796 sheep, 797 sheep, 798 sheep, 799 sheep, 800 sheep, 801 sheep, 802 sheep, 803 sheep, 804 sheep, 805 sheep, 806 sheep, 807 sheep, 808 sheep, 809 sheep, 810 sheep, 811 sheep, 812 sheep, 813 sheep, 814 sheep, 815 sheep, 816 sheep, 817 sheep, 818 sheep, 819 sheep, 820 sheep, 821 sheep, 822 sheep, 823 sheep, 824 sheep, 825 sheep, 826 sheep, 827 sheep, 828 sheep, 829 sheep, 830 sheep, 831 sheep, 832 sheep, 833 sheep, 834 sheep, 835 sheep, 836 sheep, 837 sheep, 838 sheep, 839 sheep, 840 sheep, 841 sheep, 842 sheep, 843 sheep, 844 sheep, 845 sheep, 846 sheep, 847 sheep, 848 sheep, 849 sheep, 850 sheep, 851 sheep, 852 sheep, 853 sheep, 854 sheep, 855 sheep, 856 sheep, 857 sheep, 858 sheep, 859 sheep, 860 sheep, 861 sheep, 862 sheep, 863 sheep, 864 sheep, 865 sheep, 866 sheep, 867 sheep, 868 sheep, 869 sheep, 870 sheep, 871 sheep, 872 sheep, 873 sheep, 874 sheep, 875 sheep, 876 sheep, 877 sheep, 878 sheep, 879 sheep, 880 sheep, 881 sheep, 882 sheep, 883 sheep, 884 sheep, 885 sheep, 886 sheep, 887 sheep, 888 sheep, 889 sheep, 890 sheep, 891 sheep, 892 sheep, 893 sheep, 894 sheep, 895 sheep, 896 sheep, 897 sheep, 898 sheep, 899 sheep, 900 sheep, 901 sheep, 902 sheep, 903 sheep, 904 sheep, 905 sheep, 906 sheep, 907 sheep, 908 sheep, 909 sheep, 910 sheep, 911 sheep, 912 sheep, 913 sheep, 914 sheep, 915 sheep, 916 sheep, 917 sheep, 918 sheep, 919 sheep, 920 sheep, 921 sheep, 922 sheep, 923 sheep, 924 sheep, 925 sheep, 926 sheep, 927 sheep, 928 sheep, 929 sheep, 930 sheep, 931 sheep, 932 sheep, 933 sheep, 934 sheep, 935 sheep, 936 sheep, 937 sheep, 938 sheep, 939 sheep, 940 sheep, 941 sheep, 942 sheep, 943 sheep, 944 sheep, 945 sheep, 946 sheep, 947 sheep, 948 sheep, 949 sheep, 950 sheep, 951 sheep, 952 sheep, 953 sheep, 954 sheep, 955 sheep, 956 sheep, 957 sheep, 958 sheep, 959 sheep, 960 sheep, 961 sheep, 962 sheep, 963 sheep, 964 sheep, 965 sheep, 966 sheep, 967 sheep, 968 sheep, 969 sheep, 970 sheep, 971 sheep, 972 sheep, 973 sheep, 974 sheep, 975 sheep, 976 sheep, 977 sheep, 978 sheep, 979 sheep, 980 sheep, 981 sheep, 982 sheep, 983 sheep, 984 sheep, 985 sheep, 986 sheep, 987 sheep, 988 sheep, 989 sheep, 990 sheep, 991 sheep, 992 sheep, 993 sheep, 994 sheep, 995 sheep, 996 sheep, 997 sheep, 998 sheep, 999 sheep, 1,000 sheep.